after the election, Time magazine basically wrote an entire article admitting what they did to beat Trump in 2020. And basically their argument was he was such a destructive force that we had to do whatever was necessary to keep him out of the White House again. And it's a very powerful article because that's where you see when you talk about election interference, rigging an election, quote unquote, that's where they spell it out. And they're admitting it. They're spelling it out because in their minds, they did what was right for the country, not having him back in the official.
What I would love to see is such honesty from the other side of the news spectrum, right? So you had to have a court case where you have deep evidence against Fox News saying that they're choosing to lie in order to preserve their ratings and preserve their reputation as a authoritative source of information about a certain activity. And to me, that is fundamentally the problem with all news, not just mainstream left or mainstream right. And I think Fox News is mainstream because it's number one, and therefore you can't be number one and not mainstream. It's like Ava's saying we're number two, but they're actually number one. I mean, you just can't do that. So any mainstream news, they have a profit motive, and they will sensationalize or lie or lean or spin or whatever they need to do to capture those eyeballs. And that problem is actually across the political spectrum.
Absolutely.
CNN, MSNBC made record profits during Trump's presidency.
Right.
They actually wanted him to win for the purpose of money.
Right.
And so they were spending a lot of their activity. It looked like they were going against him, but they were rubbing their hands together because they know the profits were going to be off the yard for another 4 years.